I think of all the smashers who have picked up rivals, Mars definitely looks like one of the cleanest ones. And it feels confusing to see his games go like this. I feel like he's got 2 rough matchups in a row.
Yeah, because he had Leffen earlier on the winner's side. Yeah. It seems like just like a rough bracket, right? Because absolutely, Mars has been putting in the time with Rivals 1 and Rivals 2, right?
I mean, I saw him do very well against Void at Throne, too.
Yeah, that's right. Got the reset, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, it just jumps right over the grab? Okay. Yeah, refusing to stay still long enough in shield for Plup to find the throw openings, but still finding himself off stage. Love seeing super jump.
It's a thing I always forget Rano can do until he does it.
And
it's that Super Mario 2 jump for whatever reason.
Oh, like hold down jump?
Yeah. And the fact that Rano gets to do it out of his crouch, where he can already do so many other really good things, right? Like he can down tilt and he can crouch cancel. Yeah. But, I mean, we're nerding out about Rano and his potential, but Plup cleaning that with a 2-stock.
That looked light work. I was going to make fun of him for putting Lily on the platform. I was like, what a weird spot. Turns out he was thinking. He was a couple levels ahead. I love this stage.
Seems like Mars does too. Every game 2 he's played so far has ended up here, I feel.
This is certainly a stage where, like, the amount of neutral wins you need to shove someone off stage, it's like, it's so small because of stages, right? And so if you're looking for those big reads to close out stocks, I could sort of see this as like a place to try to force that to happen.
That was also the first time I saw Plup use Poppy, a little special pummel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think that is one of the coolest features in all of Rivals 2.
The special pummels?
Or just specifically Poppy. I love any move that pulls a character in.
Yes.
Across every platform fighter, that is like my favorite trope of move.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, that's part of the reason why I really love playing here.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, part of the reason why, like, as percents go up, I'm used to seeing players just, like, start immediately doing special pummel break against people. Because at that point, it really does just become a confirm. Oh, gonna just barely be able to sneak onto the stage at the back here, not quite able to pick it up right after. So the awareness to get that pop-up into the Lily. Yeah, gonna get the edge hog.
I felt that was close, though. I feel like he rolled a little early, too. I thought Rano was going to grab that. Also, the high recovery is a pretty good countermeasure to someone rolling on ledge because you have just a little bit of time where you might be able to grab it. I see Loxes always do high up B just to maybe dodge that timing for your roll.
I actually really love that as a reasoning, to specifically undershoot.
I feel like Maple's recovery is not that good if they don't have the tether.
That's, I think, what you're supposed to think. It's very deceiving how good Maple's recovery is in this game.
I can't remember who was pointing it out, but like earlier about like challenging the wall cling, especially from Maple, and like being able to find the pressure that way. I think tether's not really even that helpful at a certain level of skill, right? Because like once your opponent knows you have to tether, then a lot of characters have a smash attack that can cover all those different sides, right? And then you just like charge and kill them for it.
Yeah.
So like it definitely helps as an additional mix-up, but it's not like a for sure get back to stage without fear thing. And we have Mars on his last stock.
Yeah, this is tournament life. But Plup's a demon.
Oh no, we got the, getting out of there with the up air. That was so clutch.
Also, I like Mars trying to parry the Maple down air.
That's especially a tough timing to get. Okay, getting the ledge snap. I was so worried that it was going to be another edge hog.
He definitely pushed it too. I mean, we're just invested in it. We just want to see what happens. And the up air takes it.
Just kind of breathtaking to see Mars start dancing along the air, right? Just trying to find a way to scramble out of the pressure that Plup was putting out there. But Plup continuing to look very, very clean right now.
That makes it a top 8, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who sent Plup into losers?
Ion, yeah.
Ion, that's right. We were just talking about that.
Game 3.
Yeah.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah, that was the chase down into the blast zone. That
ledge grab refresh with the side B is so strong.
Just Yeah, being able to not only like edge hog, but also just having yourselves another opportunity to maybe dip up off stage as well. Yeah, and that, especially getting the double jump up air where you go even higher as you're up airing too, to be able to make that connection. That was very solid stuff from Plup.
This man's on lock.
Yeah. And that's also, Mars is now out of the bracket for Rivals as well. All right.
Is he out of the bracket for Ultimate?
I'm trying to remember. I think he is, but
I didn't even watch.
I don't know why I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I don't.
Got it pulled up.
Yeah, because I think Light beat Mars in losers, if I remember correctly. So I'm pretty sure Mars is out.
I think you're spitting.
Let's see, we have then is.
Yeah, you're spitting.
Yeah, Luck versus Leffen then as the next one.
Luck versus Leff.
Yeah, we got two of the fine frogs coming up. Got Luck, of course, crawling all the way through this really tough losers run ever since. I mean, Plup we just saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sent him to losers round 1.
Who did he beat? Who did Luck beat in order to make it here? Oh, I'm trying to remember.
I feel like we should just have the bracket pulled up at this point.
Yeah. I think I should probably.
A lot of guesses.
Hey, we're 12 hours in.
Oh my God, you're right.
Luck beat Amsa.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we got 2 more sets, chats. Luck Leffen, Cody Schwab versus Void. The winners will play each other tomorrow. So we're going to have Plup wrong Gunshoe.
Oh my God.
Man, Amsa had to play Luck or Plup. Either way, that is brutal. In losers round 1.
Yeah. And like Amsa's winner set was also a very tough shakeout too, if I remember correctly. Wasn't it Ion that Amsa had to go up against? Yeah.
Game 3.
That's just true, yeah.
No matter which way you slice it, I just feel like Plup was probably underseeded.
Yeah. I was talking to George about this earlier, where like the problem is that specifically because Plup did not enter anything.
Yeah, we couldn't have known.
Yeah, like it's not that they couldn't have known. They knew Plup was very good. He's ranked 9th in the world.
Oh, I
just
did not know that.
In ELO. Like,
wow.
So they know he's extremely good, but like
you need to go to a tournament to earn that.
Exactly, and it's just like it feels weird to put someone who hasn't entered a tournament and see them above people who have.
Yeah, he's just like hidden boss status.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got his results now.
Oh yeah, I mean, this won't happen again.
Well, we got a little James Pond ditto.
The blue and the red roses. Leffen with the
Yeah, left the blue, luck the red.
Don't you just love admiring the neutral, right?
Little bubble off.
Yeah.
I like how you say that, and then they just hold down against each other for a little bit. It's a real art form.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for my sake and everyone else's, Luck is the red Rano, Leffen is the blue Rano.
Yes.
Just want to say that out loud.
You'll know because Leffen will back air off ledge 100 times.
Yeah, for sure.
Luck will zigzag through the air, wave bouncing like twice in a row during the recovery and be like super slippery.
Yeah, that ledge dash, or that missed ledge dash almost cost Leffen his stock. It kind of did. It actually did.
That was an insane throw. That's like, you had 76%. You were kind of in a decent spot.
You missed ledge once, and then it comboed you to your death.
Why do they go red sometimes?
What? What do you mean?
Characters.
Is it because the poison damage?
Yeah, it is the poison. Because it's the red Rano's poison, right? That means every time you whiff a move and you have a poison stack on you, you take 1%.
So if you're just a masher and you have 1 poison stack on you, you take 1% for every move, grab, special, everything you throw out.
Yeah, and it's especially awkward if you rely on your specials for like mobility. Like if you're a quick attacker, for example, then you're just like piling on damage just for trying to move around.
I think even just grab taking damage also feels crazy. Just not something I'm used to in Rivals 1.
You know, it makes sense when you think about it, but it seems a little weird. I think it's just because it's grab. Like,
Leffen playing this well at 120% is crazy. Like, I can't believe he took that stock first.
I love using that ledge invincibility to jump from ledge and back air when Luck tried to side B there, right? Like, tried to tongue.
Yeah. That Leffen seems to abuse the ledge offensively more than anybody else, which makes sense historically.
Is there no way to sweet spot the uppy?
I mean, You can grab it right below the ledge, but there's no like snapping or anything.
Yeah, where like it interrupts the animation.
Yeah. I like that dash attack to cover the preemptive edge cancel, but magically enough, Luck missed it.
Oh, Leffen works in a little pummel, an extra 8%. Actually just de-ice to the side out of the down air, but Luck's not letting that stop him.
Oh,
even percents. Putting the bubble in an awkward position. Not
just long enough.
Such a hard move to punish.
Yeah,
it feels so obnoxious, and you feel awful just getting pelted by needles when you can't get in the way. Uh-oh.
You look bad at the game when you don't punish it.
That's exactly the problem.
That is.
That was a great back air.
Got ourselves a bubble. Gonna just go straight to the wall of the stage, but Leffen not giving up control and catching that edge cancel attempt.
Yeah.
Really good delay.
Beautiful spacing.
That's a hard move to space around.
Yeah, and like being able to get right outside that dash attack, the dive kick, and even if there wasn't a dive, Rano's run speed, I feel like, is something that Leffen could have probably put himself in a position to punish no dive too, right?
And to comment on something between Melee and Brawl players, I think the thing with Luck is that they love edge canceling.
Yeah.
It is a disease.
Rivals 1 players also have that. It just feels very,
for sure.
very good.
But they now know that they can get punished with it, I feel.
I think they were blowing each other up in the previous game as well for it, but it's part of the problem is like you get lost in that movement sauce, you know, and you get carried away with the flow of how good it feels to move your character so quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, you had to get good at all that edge canceling when you did not have a ledge. Dude, those Zetter Clarence edge canceling on it's brutal.
Oh, especially like the flips coming out from Zetterburn, just like somersaulting all over the place. It's always sick to see. Shoutouts to Pity.
I thought this would be, I guess it was a close game, but I thought Luck would definitely be more in their driver's seat, I suppose.
I think Luck was. I mean, Leffen had 120% that second stock. Luck had like 20. And
Jesus, dude.
Gee, that would have broke the shield.
I get the impression that like the difference is just Leffen is able to hold on to when he's the one with like the complete stage control, right? Like edge guarding, just a bit longer than Luck can, and especially being able to find kills off those situations too, right?
Yeah.
But like, go on.
I just say, knowing Luck in other games, I wouldn't be surprised if the sole reason for this character is just the movement. He's always been such a tricky guy across other games.
Able to barely clear that ledge. Right, because especially with the Brawl Diddy Kong too. Yeah,
a lot you can do with that guy.
I can't see anything. I don't know how he recovered.
Oh my god, he snatched the ledge too!
Yeah, I mean, luckily he did not have the Leffen player cam blocking his vision.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
I mean, he was using a lot of resources to stall.
Yeah.
He was stalling in front of the bubble to mix up the timing for when the slingshot was going to happen, right? And he was using that as mix-up and getting in the way with the needle fan. And Leffen, with still all of his stocks intact, Luck having to make a reverse 3-stock just to stay in the set.
Very doable, very doable.
Yeah. I gotta say, the scariest part about Leffen's gameplay to me is he always tries to stall out Halo invincibility by going off stage and perfectly sweet spotting ledge. I think he is asking to have the ledge held.
Yeah, I mean, he lost his stock for it that last game, remember?
Yeah, and he's still doing it. It terrifies me. More people need to punish it.
We'll see if it ends up happening, because it really feels like Leffen is getting the most mileage out of ledge invincibility, right? In all aspects of his gameplay.
This is momentum. It feels like a very unstoppable force, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Leffen takes it.
I mean, you said it best, man. It really did look like unstoppable power coming out from Leffen.
And I really feel like that's just the momentum from winning that very close game 1.
Yeah. I mean, Luck was poised to be like top side of bracket too. What was that like? What seed was he?
He was seeded 5th.
Yeah.
Which was very justifiable considering his coin box performance.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
3rd place out of 1,000, right?
He made top 8 at like every coin box with Rivals too. Which is like the smallest one of those. I think it was like 700 people, and it only got bigger and bigger from there.
Leff, for taking a look at your Rebel runbacks, you won, dude.
Very nicely.
A little bit of an ass clencher on game 1, huh?
Yeah. No, this matchup's like super swingy because like Rhino can actually edge guard himself, which is a rare thing in this game. So I felt like when I got that edge guard like patterns down, that was what really like made me take game 2.
He kind of went all in for an edge guard left side, and then it ended up reversing, and you got the edge guard right side. Now you did get.
I think he was just like styling. Like he could have just grabbed it. I couldn't make it past the edge.
Right, he could have just grabbed the ledge. Going down is what lets you live.
Yeah. But he was like doing things. I think he probably thought I couldn't get back. But instead of just like hanging on the edge and like waiting, he was trying to schmooze.
Yeah, some tricky recoveries. That slingshot.
Also massively punished. We were talking about for your in-between stock ritual.
What did I do?
You were left side. You were just trying to like refreshing invincibility, and then you just fucked it, and then you got down tilted and killed.
Yep.
Yep, that happens.
I think I missed the tech too, but yeah, like it is definitely a matchup where you can go off stage, and if you make a mistake, you can just die. It is hard to hit someone off stage with Rhino, like in the mirror, but once you get the first back air, you start taking away the bubble, and you start taking away the double jump, like it spirals pretty quickly, and I felt like he was also going for a lot of things that I've experienced with, because I played people like Sophie in Europe, and they do the up B slip off all the time, and I was so ready for that every time it happened. You know, you don't get it every time, but I felt like I was just a bit more ready for like this type of Rhino than he was for my type of Rhino, which is like slow, more methodical, like trying to just grab and CC, and, you know.
I feel like every time you saw that up B high, you were already putting a hitbox on the platform on the edge cancel. And I feel like I've not seen a Rhino spam invincible aerials at ledge as much as you do.
Yep, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, Rhino's invincible backer is like the best like ledge jump backer that sends horizontal. There's some really good ones like Crag that pop you up and they let you follow up, or Maple, but Crag, like Rhino's backer into back air or like just invincible back air is like just incredible for edge guarding.
You did weak hit and a strong hit a lot of times. All right, well, you're locked for top 8. What's a good performance for you? 7th? Are you happy? 5th?
I don't think I'd be happy with 7th, but I wouldn't be sad with 7th, you know? Like, I'm happy I made it to best of 5. Best of 3 is, like, very scary in this game. It gets, you know, so momentum heavy. If I beat the non-Crag and Fleet players, I will be happy. If I beat them, I'll be even happier, but, like, that's my goal. Like, I was going to counterpick for those characters, but I didn't have time to prepare my counterpick. And I know they're going to be hard. Obviously, you can still win, but, like, that's my goal, to beat every non-Crag and Fleet player.
All right. That's a fair goal.
Humble goals.
Yeah. Well, congrats, man. I'll get a good night's sleep. Good luck tomorrow. And we move on to our final match. This person's going to play Leffen tomorrow. So they'll be the person that makes him get 7th or lets him get 5th. It's Void versus Cody Schwab.
Neither of these a Crag or a Fleet.
No.
So this will be an opponent that Leffen has to beat to be able to have a clear conscience.
I love the hater aspirations of only wanting the wins that count in your mind.
Yeah. That is a compartmentalization I am familiar with.
Yeah.
All right. This should be a Void dub, right? Am I crazy to say that out loud?
I think it should be. I got to say, I miss the Void Fleet.
Wait, Void played Fleet?
Before Forsburn came out, he was all Fleet.
Oh.
Speaking from experience, he came over tech chase me to 90.
His Forsburn's nasty, but I do get what you're saying. If Fleet just feels like a powerful character. I'm happy we don't have another Fleet in the bracket.
Yeah.
My memory, so while Void didn't play much Rivals 1, he did hang out in the Rivals 1 area at tournaments a lot because he was friends with Fullstream. So, like, that's where Fullstream would be. And when Void would be watching, he'd say to me, like, man, Forsburn looks so sick. Like, if I was to play this game, I'd play Forsburn. So I think this is just, like, his chance, like, oh, I can actually play Forsburn. I really want to make this character work.
Forsburn is unapologetically cool.
Yeah. Oh, did they actually? Okay, this is actually real. All right, I wasn't sure if this was a button check.
I think Forsburn absolutely makes sense as a Void character, though, but I just love seeing him on Fleet.
All right, our final best of 3 of the day. Final member to enter top 8 tomorrow will be determined.
Oh my.
This is just like a baby combo. Just strong hit, strong hit, strong hit, strong hit.
Anything into up smash works for Zetter.
I'm considering how I've seen these guys play so far today, I don't actually feel safe like calling a favorite at all here. Like I can see either one of them winning this.
I think before this tournament started, I was saying Void favored.
Yeah.
But Cody has been turning up today.
Refreshes. Oh, I think expecting a higher angle, and I actually really like that too, expecting like not ledge snap. So you have a hitbox there to punish it, and then if they do snap ledge, you saw Void still landed and was able to keep that pressure going.
I just cannot believe Zetter down B refreshes his double jump. That is unreal.
It is.
That's a coding error.
That's a Dan idea, right?
Yeah.
I think he talked about considering making a raster down special do the same thing. For
Based off Renekton Q.
Yeah, he gets 3 jumps back. Sure, why not?
It's kind of like Captain Falcon's down B.
Right. I mean, that was Dan's reasoning. It's like, well, it's
Yeah.
basically Falcon kick. Shouldn't it do the same thing?
I think Forsberg get up special is one of my favorites in the game.
It's so cool. I love that, like, his ledge special also integrates that, like, 50-50 of, like, which one's the real one, which one's the clone. Oh, and that angle is so nasty, too.
Yeah, the back hit of down air is just lethal.
Yeah, straight hit down air is not always the kill move you think it is there. Especially given where Void was positioned.
Absolutely. And, I mean, Void's looking to set it up again. We saw the back
Yeah, he wanted it.
The down air rather come out.
I also think Forsburn, I have no info on this, but I feel like is probably like one of the least picked characters in the whole game. And I wouldn't be surprised if Cody simply just does not have the matchup experience here.
Because I know especially when Forsburn first was released, I'm not too familiar with what was wrong with Forsburn, but I knew there was something that made everyone think like, oh, Forsburn can never do it, right?
Yeah.
And I think having that as like your first PR exposure to everybody, being like, oh, this character can't do it at all.
But coming from Rivals 1,
yeah.
people know what this character can do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think Cake was saying around the time that like he believed Forsburn could do it. He's just a fleet man now.
Yeah. Having a float will change a man.
It really does, especially if you already have such incredible spacing and stuff. Like, oh, you mean I get to exist at the most uncomfortable place all the time? Sign me up. But anyway, Cake's not on the screen. We have Cody and Void.
Oh, I wanted that.
That was a good high angle, though. I feel like everyone thought he was just going to come straight towards you.
Catches at the end of that side special. Oh.
Huh.
Upbeat in place?
I really am curious if there was like some sort of smoke that I missed there that Void was looking for.
He did have smokes to like the slight down right of him, but
yeah,
maybe it was just an ever so gentle error angle that just didn't register. I don't know. Either way, he cleaned up the stock. It's neck and neck again.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and the time for us to explain that, Void secured it.
That's how it is with Rivals. Like,
Yeah.
you can never, like, ordinarily on commentary, you can't talk about everything, but like, oh, a game this fast, you really got to choose. And Cody with a very important hedgehog.
Cody the lead, and I feel like he has not worked too hard for his kid. This is a bit of a silver spoon game for him.
Yeah, one was an SD and the other was a ledge hold against Forsburn.
I mean, Forsburn is still the prince, and
oh, wow.
Zetter's still
Brother,
the prince, Forsburn's exiled.
I don't know if he did 100% to him. He might have done like 95% damage there.
I think you could have beat Void that game.
But look, he did a good job getting him off stage and being aware to grab ledge.
Yeah.
It's just Void's mistake to allow him to get kills where he's only at 40%. Like, you shouldn't put yourself in that position.
But if
He might just be going too low and too predictable with his recoveries.
Void has such a good mental, though. Compared to, like, all players across, like, every platform fighter, I think he is just iron when it comes to it.
I know he was being able to bounce back from the first set against Mars at the Throne 2 was like such an important factor for his win there, right? I mean, he has less time to do it here, but we know he can do it.
I also feel like he keeps getting like he keeps humping that shit 2 times instead of 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like multiple different stocks. Gives you out the opportunity to like fully stack up his explosion.
So I think the reason for that is you always want to be at 2 stacks because it gives you full limits to do whatever you want. Because when you have all stacks, you can't use clone, you can't put smoke on the field, and if you have 2 stacks, you're always 1 stack away from having the bomb if you want it.
Yeah,
I see. So it's more valuable to use the things to get the bomb than to have the bomb itself.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. You still keep the materials around to finish assembling it. And then either when your opponent's up in percent or you are, right, being able to set up a smoke screen or a combust makes a huge difference. That's
called bust?
Combust.
It's called bust.
It's called combust.
That's the one.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, what you say goes, man.
It's your house.
Your house? We just think it's a little weird.
Thank God we saw a parry on that projectile. That is the first time today.
Damn, the clone did work.
Oh, also, if you have all 3 stacks and summon the clone, you get a freaky clone.
What?
You get super clone.
Or super clone.
Yeah,
I prefer freaky clone.
I mean, I respect it. We're essentially, the clone actually starts swinging. It's not just the clone explodes.
Oh, like a Doodle Bob.
Yeah, so like you can actually like 2v1 people with your super clone. Oh, this is, okay.
I mean, the stage matters so much, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just not ending up off stage to be edge guarded because, damn, this shit wide.
I like the stage resetter too. I mean, those top side platforms are begging to be edge canceled on.
I mean, I also know that Forsburn historically really likes like flat drop aerials, right?
Yeah.
And being able to have plenty of that space to do so. I also think there's a lot of value in, like we saw Void do it at the end of that previous stock, getting a smoke screen really high up on the stage where you can retreat up to the skies for safety, and then it's not clear which platform you're about to land on from there, right?
He's just a tricky guy in general.
Yeah, he really is.
Plus, you always feel like it's obvious where he's going as a spectator. But I mean, knowing that those up B cancels through the smoke are all on the table, like Void could be as tricky as he wants. Wow, he's not done yet. Oh my God.
Waits out the get up attack, but doesn't get a punish afterwards. 150, like, we're getting into that, like, wild downstrong territory from Forsburn.
What a fucking combo.
I'm shocked he didn't pull the trigger on that. I feel like that read from Void was definitely an I'm one stock up kind of play.
Yeah. I mean, it paid off.
I can't figure out what's going on the screen.
I can't figure out what's going on the
Yeah, it's
screen.
good for us spectators, but
Play against.
Deceived, man.
I did get to see.
I mean, that's the reason why, like, dealing with the smoke, it's part of why I love watching Forsburn sets. It's not just for
that
what
character.
you couldn't handle the smoke?
Have you played against Forsburn?
No, not like I've had one probably in like a month, and definitely not a decent one.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, yeah.
I just had no idea what he was. I guess big stages is a bad play.
Maybe you were right. Maybe Forsburn's not played enough, and it's just harder to get practice.
Yeah, I think he's a
I wanna
niche
say
character.
ranked. I don't think I've ran. There was like a period where I ran into a bunch around like 1,400, but since then, like there was just a drop off. I haven't seen a single one.
Yeah.
Boyd, congratulations. You move on to top 8. Woo! Are you stuck with Forsburn? Are you ever going to go back to Fleet?
Maybe. It depends how angry I get. And I've already got like 99%. But if I ever get to 100,
Dude,
yeah.
I like the Fleet. I mean, your forms were nice. Don't get me wrong. But,
Thank you.
but Fleet.
That second game, why'd you die so many times so quick?
Well, he hit me off stage, and then, you know, I have a lot of tricks, but eventually I'm going to have to up B, and my up B is not the best.
Yeah.
So he hit me off stage. I don't have resources, and then, you know, I do what I can, and then I have to, that time I have to.
Yeah, at that time we weren't
I mean,
sure what
I
was
deceived
happening.
myself, you know, and that's just how it goes.
Okay, okay.
And then here he hits me off stage, and then
Yeah,
I have
he's
nothing.
getting shines.
So it's tough.
But especially on this game, when like that third game, you had so much smoke all over Merchant Port.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, like it started like we overheard Cody right afterwards saying like, I don't even know where you are. I can't see the
throwing
screen.
fireballs to clear, right?
Fireballs like helps clear along definitely the baseline,
You
right?
would just
Yeah.
keep
Void
running it
had
with
so
Nair,
much
though.
smoke like up at the top,
Yeah.
and you also recover with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tricks.
You smoke that shit out.
I smoked that shit out.
You're going up against
You're a
Left tomorrow.
deceiver.
How's that going?
I gotta beat him again. It's because we played in the crew battle at the World's Greatest.
Yeah, he beat
Yeah.
you.
And he beat me. And then I played him at the crew battle here, and I beat him.
That's right.
That's right.
At the World's Greatest, he had counterpick on me. Here, I had counterpick on him. So
Tomorrow you have a best of 5. So
tomorrow we have a
kinda
best of 5. Yeah,
pick each other.
it'll be good. I think we'll have a good time.
All right.
I'm excited. Commentator made top 8. Woo.
Get some
Congrats.
Love
sleep.
to see it.
Woo.
Yeah, get some rest.
Yeah.
Although I see you crack a Red Bull, so maybe not.
I'm still drinking it.
Bit of crazy, man.
Don't let it go to waste. You know that stuff's delicious.
Chad, it's late. It's 10:20.
Oh shit, it is.
Oh yeah, especially for the East Coast folks. It's 1 a.m.
It is bedtime because we have a finale to our LACS Rivals event tomorrow, where we're going to watch Top 6 Melee in the morning at 11 a.m. We're going to switch over to Rivals Top 8 and then round out our day with Ultimate Top 6. So anyway, shout out to Rivals of Ether 2. Our first ever game we published at Off-Brand Games. You guys can get it. If you do have it, you can enter the 3D event. There's a lot of cool skins, like the crack one that we saw earlier. We also got the Lebrano skin, which will be available if you didn't get it today, tomorrow, if you just watch a stream and mint it as an NFT and sell it for $100. And if not, just show up tomorrow and watch some good old-fashioned platform fighters. That's it. Anyway, thank you all for watching today. Appreciate you. We're all off to bed because we got to be back in 12 hours. All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. See you later, guys. Goodbye. See you later, everyone. Goodbye forever now. Goodbye.
Red Bull gives you wings.
What is a rival? Can it be a friend or a foe? Or K? Maybe. Zegerberg. Crag. Rest. Rono. Fleet. Loxodon. Clary. Forsberg. So tell me, what is a rival? It's a chance to prove yourself.